Yeah.
Having fun. We are having fun. Having fun. We are having fun.
What's up, y'all? Kojo the character here with my main man.
Mr.Unknown.
Yes, and here we're back with another episode of Like Father.
Like son. Happy New Year to you all.
Yes.
Hope all is doing well. Hope you had a good holiday, right?
Yes.
You know, that was filled with a lot of family. If you were in that kind of family zone
Yes.
with your few family members, it could have just been in home. Or some people, you know, they went out and they did hang with their family. And if that's what you chose to do, that's cool.
Yes.
You know, hopefully we can try to keep this virus down. You know, of course, you know, they're saying that because people were out with their family that the COVID numbers have risen. So that's its own subject.
Specifically in California or in different?
Well, specifically in California, but that's its own story that we don't want to talk about right now because it's starting to become a gloomy, irritating scenario. But obviously, people are affected by it. So anyway, I hope everyone had a great holiday time. I'm back with my guy Kojo.
The character.
You know, what's today? The 4th?
The 4th.
And what was your New Year's like?
My New Year's was pretty fun because I was able to binge watch Cobra Kai season 3. Shout out to Cobra Kai season 3. And that's probably one of my most favorite shows ever in life. But yeah, I was able to binge watch it, and then I was also able to watch Soul, which came out on Christmas.
Okay. And binge watching
Cobra Kai. Well, we didn't binge watch Cobra Kai because the connection was kind of bad, but we did watch Cobra Kai.
Yeah, and we are streaming live on YouTube. You can catch us at CL McAllister.
Yes.
What was the Cobra Kai like? Just give a little briefing. Don't go too deep because some people want to see the whole thing, but you know, or something. Just a little nugget
from season 3.
From season 3. Yeah.
Well, Cobra Kai initially is the continuation of the Karate Kid saga.
Yes.
But season 3 specifically, it's the continuation of the second season, and there will be a 4th season.
Right.
But you know, season 3 is about after the school fight that happened in season 2, the last episode.
Okay.
So, and I don't want to spoil a lot because it's kind of hard to necessarily talk about season 3 without spoiling.
Okay. Well, you can stop there. What about Soul? Because that's something that I didn't see that I know I wanted to see, but you were able to go get an opportunity to see it.
I mean, to me, Soul, it didn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, it was funny in times, but then it was a weird type of movie because it was talking about the great beyond and the great before.
What's a better word you can use besides it was weird? Like, take a moment, just think about what's another descriptive word you can use to describe the movie Soul, because weird is one, but there's many words that you can use.
It was different from your average movie.
Okay.
It's not like a Cobra Kai, for instance. Mm-hmm. It's more so a spiritually entwined show or movie.
Got you. And now Portia said that it was different. Yeah. Or maybe she's just giving another descriptive word.
But Cobra Kai season 3 is just a continuation of season 2.
Did you happen to see Soul there, Portia? Did you see Soul?
Or Cobra Kai?
But anyway,
the only thing I can tell you is that if you've seen Karate Kid 2, he's gonna go back to Okinawa.
Oh.
He did go back to Okinawa.
Okay. And I like part 2 of Karate Kid. That's like an old school classic. What's up, Macho? Little Macho VP. How you doing, sir?
And then, yeah.
Okay.
And then a character from the Karate Kid 3 will be appearing in season 4. Terry Silver.
They already in preparation of season 4?
Yeah, they're starting like the 24th, I believe.
Okay. Well, I know that I started watching this show because I started my little binge watching, and I'm not usually a binge watcher.
You watch Cobra Kai?
I did not watch Cobra Kai. Shouts out to Shishi hanging out with us. I'm not a binge watcher, but I have like a couple of times. Like season 3 Cobra Kai was great.
Exactly. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hook up and we gotta talk about that. Yeah. We gotta rewatch it.
Okay, so I watched this show called Shameless, and it's on YouTube. It's on Netflix.
What's it about?
It's about this family that is kind of struck by alcoholism, and so everyone just kind of fends for themselves. I started on like season 8. It's like, I don't know,
why didn't you
10, 12. I don't know. I thought I was, but hey, I'm 43, and every now and then my age shows, right? Anyway, from that, I think I watched season 8, and I think it's like 10 episodes per season.
How long are they though?
They're hour each.
Hour each?
Yeah.
Cobra Kai is like 20.
20 minutes each?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
20 to 30. There's never been an hour.
And so, in the show Shameless, they hit on so many different. They hit on, how there's the biracial relationship. They hit on, all of the letters in the LGBTQ. Everyone, how the father is an alcoholic, but then the one daughter, she kind of held down the family, but then moved out, but then lost everything. She had like
in a big old house.
They live in a house. Somehow they live in this house
all together.
But people move out, but then move in. But then they have like family members other extended friends who move in randomly. Oh, you don't have nowhere to stay? You can come stay with us. So they're all so used to being around people.
What season are you on?
It's a really fascinating show.
Is it appropriate or no?
It's not appropriate for you, or even Macho MVP. At least not yet. But I know,
You can watch it.
With discussion and things like that. Of course, when I was younger, I watched a bunch of movies that I wasn't supposed to watch, but I also was kind of driven in certain directions that maybe I shouldn't have been. Right. So anyway, I watched a bunch of those shows, and I watched one.
But then again, you didn't have people over you telling you not necessarily not to watch it, but explaining to you.
Right. So if you can get a good explanation behind a movie that you watch that maybe is not appropriate for your age, then you can win that way, right? So anyway, that was something.
He said it out of his mouth.
That was something. So I like to say this. My New Year's resolution, y'all. I've been bearing to say this. I haven't really told anyone.
I think I know.
The only person I told was my mother. Go. What you think of it?
I think to complete one season or a whole series of something.
Of Shameless?
No, of any show.
No.
Was I close?
No, you're nowhere near close. What do you think was another? Yeah, I'll give you 2 more guesses on what you think my New Year's resolution is. And then please feel free to chime in on what you think my New Year's resolution. And it's one, there's multiple ones, but it's one that will help the others.
You go on a bike ride every day?
No, that's good. You get one more shot. Take your time.
Give me a clue, though. Give me a clue.
It's something that I do, but I don't do often, but it definitely affects you.
Affects me?
No. It affects anyone in the long run, possibly. But it definitely affects you, no doubt.
What?
Just slow down. I'm definitely not slowing down. I'm definitely not slowing down. Is that just slowing down? Rest? No, it ain't rest. Okay, you ready? Did you say 3? Did you say your 3?
Owning a house.
That again, if I can, in my opinion, if I can stop doing this one thing.
Stop? Oh, I know what he did. Eating ice cream.
Well, I've already started that. That'll happen before the new year, and it happened before Christmas. I want to say.
He even said
stop eating ice cream. I've already started that resolution. So I'm good with that. So what you think? So
I don't have any more tries.
You don't got no more guesses?
Anyone else though?
So Marcus, Portia, anybody? No? Okay. So my New Year's resolution, straight up, is to stop drinking alcohol.
But you don't drink like that.
I know, but I drink, period. And years ago, I used to I do need to work on being a little nicer. Yes, these are facts. But again, that's why you go. That's why I believe if I can stop this one thing that I do from time to time, in anyone's mind or recollection, I don't do it often.
You really don't. So
I don't get belligerent or anything like that. But years ago, I used to smoke marijuana, and I stopped. Right? And it's been since I was like 36 that I stopped. And so now here I am, 43 years old, and I'm looking at things that could.
When you were 36?
10 years ago. Was that 36? How old are you now? I was 33, yes. So in your first few years, I smoked marijuana. So my job, I want to stop drinking alcohol. So I called my mother, y'all. There's a story behind this. I called my mother and I'm like, hey, and I know my mother drinks. And I'm like, hey, what do you think about stopping to drink with me?
Was that one of her New Year's resolution?
That's one of my major.
No, her.
No, I don't know what hers was. I didn't ask her what hers was. I was just presenting something to her that I thought would be cool if we did it together. I just threw it out there.
She said no.
And she said, not today. And I think it was on the 1st, but she had already had a drink, right? And so she said, not today. And I can respect that. And it's weird because I was nervous to even tell anybody, because the moment that I thought in my mind not to drink, I started thinking about drinking even more. I'm about to get a refill. Right? So, but, you think about things that are in your life that you don't necessarily need. Mm-hmm. Right? And I definitely have had times where I've had a drink and my whole attitude, behavior changed. And so.
Was I alive?
Yeah, you were alive.
How old was I?
I don't know. You probably was 10. Okay?
Well, I don't remember.
And so I just know, or I believe that that's something that if I didn't do anymore, it would be an improvement. Straight up. Shouts out to Ann and Nate for hanging out with us. We just speaking on my personal New Year's resolution is not drinking alcohol. I'm rolling with that. I'm rolling with that.
So then what are your other resolutions?
My other resolution is to get a house and to move out of the state of California. Now, we all know that New Year's resolutions are things that you can put time and effort to. It may not, and it may happen. Mm-hmm. But if we put our exact and complete mind and effort into it, we can resolve it, right? Of course, that's what it did. No, what it do? Of course, that's what it do. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Look. Anyway, look. Oh, so anyway, that's something that I want to do. So the three things is I want to what? Oh, okay. I want to stop drinking. I want to move out of California, and I want to get a house. Now,
no.
I know I
can. Can I ask why you want to move out of California?
Why do I want to move out of California? I think it's because I just want something different. I want to see something different. I want to experience something different. And of course, when we went out of state during the beginning of the school year, toward the end of the summer, getting the experience of a different state, giving you guys a different opportunity to see something different, giving my lungs something different to inhale. Hold on, you asked the question, let me answer it. My lungs to inhale something different, and just the experience, right? I've been in California all my life, and I'll never forget my grandmother. Shouts out to Freddie Marshall, right? And for those who can't see over there, shouts out to the old grandmas. I'll never forget, she said, I don't want to, the reason I moved to California is because I didn't want to live and die in the same place. Right. And, you think about how there's 195 different countries. There's 50 states. There's how many countries in Africa? And how many are there in Europe? And how many are there in Asia? And how many there are in Antarctica? How many there are in Australia? Right? It's a whole bunch of different places to live that you can experience. I have fears just like anyone else, but that's just something that I'm looking to do.
Now, it's on my mind. There's one thing that might change your mind about wanting to leave.
Okay, go.
I specifically want to leave, and it's not for this reason.
Okay, go.
You're gonna think that it's because of this reason.
Don't worry. What? So give me your 3 resolutions.
Wait.
And if you haven't come up with a New Year's resolution, feel free to think of them right now and throw them out there and put them in the air, so that, in the words of Shishi, say I will, meaning I will do it. I guess that's what you're saying, right? And believe in it, put it out there, and fight for it to get to it, right? So if you have not set your New Year's resolution, think of at least one right now and pop it up and let us know what's your New Year's resolution to, I don't know, to
what do you think? If we do move to Arizona, do you think we'll still be able to practice like that?
Yeah, I do.
Because the dirt is gonna be scorching.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just find other places, just like we found that baseball place, and we would just go on to the other side. Remember where the girls was pitching and they were smacking the ball? Mm-hmm. We would just move that out the way. Same grounder, same thing. Anyway, what's your New Year's resolution, or do you have any?
Mm-hmm. My New Year's resolution. Well, one, let's see. How many am I supposed to give?
3.
Okay. I want to start stop arguing with Kobe.
Okay.
That's one. Another is...
Now, stopping arguing with Kobe, does that mean you're going to let him win more of the arguments? Are you going to learn how to say and deliver what you're saying differently?
Both.
Okay.
And then...
Where you at, Nate? Where you at, Shishi? Where you at, Ant? Where you at, Porsche? Where you at, Macho MVP? Okay, let me hear some of them New Year's resolution as Asante is giving his 3.
My second is...
But I know you're thinking. I'm waiting.
Finishing things that I've started.
For example, what's something that you started that at this moment that you can complete?
Well, I've started making jewelry, but I also want to get back into selling candy also.
Okay.
And then, let's see, my third New Year's resolution is to
take a moment. Keep thinking. You didn't know kids made New Year's resolutions. Well, hey, you know it now.
Oh, can I?
You know it now.
Can
Because even if
more?
he didn't think of them right, and he didn't already have them, that's exactly what we want. Put it on your spot. Think, yeah, you can think of 5, 10, 12.
I want to get better at baseball.
Okay.
And then also, I just want to listen more in general.
Say what?
Listen more in general.
Listen more in general.
Mm-hmm.
So give
I'm not saying that I don't listen, but like.
But what do you mean by that? Because I'm glad that you said that.
Sometimes I don't do the exact thing that you want me to do.
And why is that? Take a moment, like really think about that, because that's the only way we can solve these things. Because, like I said, I want to stop drinking, right? I know there's going to be plenty of times where I'm going to be at some type of gathering, function, you know.
They're going to not drink for the whole entire year?
I plan on not drinking ever again.
Ever in your life?
Ever again. Will it happen? I don't know. But that's my plan. That's cold. You see how you laughing at me? Like as if I don't stand a chance. Like I ain't never. Let's see. You have learned something new every day. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, what were we just saying something? No. Okay.
Oh, and then there's one more thing. There's one more thing.
Stop shopping so much. Stop shopping so much. Okay. Okay. That's one good one. I know you love to shop. That's very endured to yourself. Let's see. I don't make I'm bet to invest more. Yes. I hear you. I hear you. I don't make New Year planning and resolution. Yeah, they're similar. You know, it's always a word game, and you know if that's how you word it. That's all good. Yeah.
I also want to get better at karate. Well, I want to learn how to do a super good kick.
A super good kick.
Like a super cool kick. You know how to do this, or a flip. A super cool flip kick.
If that ain't the answer of a 10-year-old, I don't know what is. But that's what's up.
And get some action figures.
It's okay that you didn't make any. As you're on this live right now, think of one. Think of one. I know you can pull one out the back of that beautiful brain of yours, right? You know, we got one person who want to stop shopping as much, right? And I know that's probably hard as could be. And then to invest, nobody wants to invest their money when it's like, ooh, I don't want to lose my money. That's why a lot of people don't invest, because they want a return.
Speaking of investing,
shouts out to my guy Fridge for hanging out with us. We talking about New Year's resolutions. Mine is to stop drinking. What is it? Stop drinking, get a house, and move out of the state of California. It may happen, it may not, but it's there. I'm saying it. Hey, if you love me, send me a DM every now and then and ask me where have I gotten to my New Year's resolution. Because my guy Ron, that's my guy. Shouts out to Beyond Mechanics. He called me every so often and say, "Hey, Chris, you still getting out of here or what?" And I got to swallow and tell him, "Yeah, that's still the plan. And it is still the plan, right?" What's that? Yeah, I'm afraid. Let's see, it never happened. You're afraid of making those resolutions. I hear you. But you know what?
Trust in God.
Hey, it's just like
on the dollar bill. In God we trust.
Ooh, don't go that deep.
Isn't that what it says?
That is what it says. But you know, that's kind of like a, you know, they say, because they say believe and trust in God, but then if you're going from the governmental point of view, they do things that isn't necessarily trustworthy in God's way.
Even if it's not trustworthy in God's way, In God we trust.
I hear you. I was just specifying how you use it in the dollar.
No.
In the mighty dollar. That's all I use. You're right.
The mighty dollar.
You're right.
Just because
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
If it's in the just because it's the mighty dollar and the government doesn't make all the right decisions, doesn't mean it's not. You're not able to use it out of your mouth because they make wrong decisions.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. What you want me to do? I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Anyway, back to what we were saying. So, Shishi, before we get off here now, we need you to pop up one of them New Year's resolutions. Fridge, give me one of them New Year's resolution. Sante, tell the folks what your New Year's resolution is again now. Because you got like 17 of them, but go ahead.
Stop arguing with Kobe. Get better at baseball. Listen more. And then, what was the other one?
You wanted to learn how to do a backflip front side kick up against the wall.
And
break the ice like Danielson. In part 2 in Okinawa. But look,
I bet I can break a board.
You know what?
I can break ice.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this though. Back probably like 10 years ago. Probably about 8 years ago. 7-8 years ago. My New Year's resolution was so peep this. I've been living out of my grandma's house since I was 19 years old. But when I lived at my grandmother's house, I always had to wash every single weekend. The only way I didn't wash every single weekend is if I went to spend the night at my friend's house. So I always wanted to spend the night at my friend's house, right? Okay. When I became an adult, 19, moved out, I stopped washing as much. I'm washing every 3-4 weeks. I'm keeping it 1 billion. Probably wasn't the best. We know. Hey, sue me. Sue me. I'm 19, 20, 21, 22, whatever, right? I had extra drawers, I had gear. Hey, whatever. Okay, I'm being real. So eventually it started being extremely irritating that I'm at the wash house with 7-8 loads. It just became overwhelming. And one of my New Year's resolutions was I'm going to wash clothes every week. And now here I am at 43 years old, and you damn near can catch me washing 2 days a week, and I don't have a washer and dryer in my house. Now, obviously, COVID has helped me be home a little bit more, or a lot more, to be able to solve some of that. But just because you may think something may not come, the first step is to put it out there. That's just like saying, I'm going to go get my hair done. Putting it out there. The next step is to call the beautician. The next step is to get the money. The next step is to get there. Okay? It's all steps and process.
Investing, though.
Huh?
Now, what do you think about investing?
I think investing is a good thing.
It's like taking a risk, though.
It is taking major risk. And again, that's why
off a cliff and hoping that there's a trampoline down. Or something to
That's a hell of a comparison, but I hear you.
But like trust fall.
But that's it.
When you fall back in.
Okay, let's go with trust fall. That's okay. That's if you invest too much. If you invest too much, just like I was telling you that movie, there was a show I was watching. What's the show?
No, you can invest in there like literally no money at all. Like a negative.
How can you invest negatively?
No, I didn't say that. I said you can invest in something and it plummets and there's nothing left.
Right, and lose all your money.
Yeah.
You know what you're saying? Right. That's the gamble you take. That's really the gamble you take. Right. And that, again, that's why some people don't do it, but most people do it.
There are some businesses, I'm not going to name them, but there are some businesses that I tried to get my dad to invest in. And they were like at $6, right? Now, a lot of them are like 24, 30, 70, 100. Nike in March was about, how much? About
$30 a share?
No. Like 60.
$60 a share. And what is it at now?
It's 140.
Right. And so
I told him to invest.
So we do the little Robin Hood, the little investment. Got shares in Macy's and MGM and things like that.
Organogram.
Right. So those are things that
AMC.
that my cousin put us on to idea to start investing. So it's fun, right? We've only invested, $150 and we're up $40, something like that. So it's been fun, right? But real investments is like, in my opinion, investing in like a bar. Okay. Somebody got a bar that need a few. Let's do it, y'all. So Ant, on the investments, if it's real, bring it my way, brother. Let's try to see what's up with my guy Serge. I see you, brother. What's your New Year's resolution? Because my 3, okay, I'm going back to that, okay, because my guy Ant, he wants to, he's looking to invest. She's not quite sure yet. Fridge trying to hold on to his thoughts. I know he got something. Portia want to stop shopping so much, and mine is I don't want to drink anymore. I want to try to purchase a house, and I want to move out of the state of California. Now, that's just what it is.
Let me see, what are mine? I want to stop arguing with Kobe, listen more, get better at baseball, and then you learn how to do a new kick, a new flip, or get a karate gi.
Right.
A karate gi is like the cool stuff that they be wearing.
Okay.
Those are my 4.
That's all. Hey, I'll show you. I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it right on your phone. Like my cousin showed me how to do it. So when we outside hanging, I'll flat out show you. And and it could be simple. I know it could be simple. I don't know, little money you would use to half of what you could do to get your hair done or whatever. But if we can put ourselves in position to be better, it's always the best. We got this 2021. Things kind of fell through the cracks with a lot of people. Sometimes people are able to recover. Sometimes people aren't.
Yes.
But, we got to make the best of it. Possibly Arizona. And leaving out of Cali, just...
What if we move to Nevada?
Just because.
Lake Tahoe.
Just because it's 195 different countries. Just because it's so many it's another 49 states. Just because.
What if we moved to Nevada?
And it's as expensive as dog poo out here. And there's other places where you can live.
Dog poo has its price.
Where you can live and live comfortably without being knocked over the head with astronomical numbers for no apparent reason. Right?
Maybe we can move to Nevada or Arizona.
But
Arizona's first and then Nevada.
Right? Texas, somewhere,
Utah.
Look,
go to Utah.
We all have fears. I'm not saying I ain't afraid of all of my resolutions, but damn it, I ain't gonna give up on them. Throw them out there. That's all you can do is throw them out there and then roll from it, right? So, that's all you can do. That's all you can do is put out a thought, a feeling, a concern, put it out there and go from there.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we ain't done. We done on YouTube because the battery about to die out there.